Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to Miami. Pass to Olajuwon. And the shot goes in. Olajuwon's got the opening field goal of the game for the Celtics.
And Bradley Beal earning that first All-Star nod in 2018. A top 20 scorer. He can hurt you from just about anywhere on the court.
And the layup falls. Olajuwon's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. Smitty, tonight, something we don't get to see much of these days, 2 grinded-out half-court offenses.
Yeah, you know this word pace, Kevin. Everybody wants to have this pace where you get up more shots, analytics. Well, that's why I love the finals and the conference finals. 2 teams, they know each other, and then at the end of the game, you got to execute. They know your plays, you know their tendencies. It comes down to old school basketball when you start to get to that fourth quarter, and especially games 6 and 7.
Excellent point. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Miami Heat. It's a 5-point game. And Bledsoe with the stuff.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And P.J. Tucker, Greg, a rugged physical defender at the forward.
And here's the guy, second-round pick back in 06. Spent 5 seasons playing abroad before making his return to the association. Now he's a seasoned veteran and not shy about holding his teammates accountable, especially defensively.
Now, here's Jokic. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Here's Bridges. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Olajuwon. And it's good from the elbow. Olajuwon's got 9.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
Back to Jokic. To the middle. Trying to find Bledsoe. Gets it to him. Bridges, no one around him. Olajuwon grabs the miss. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 11. The Heat trailed by 7. And Jokic slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And it's the Heat with the ball. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go.
And that had to be a defensive mix-up. They know he can hit from that spot.
Yeah, big miscommunication early. They allow his first points of the day.
Shoots from the right block. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
See, this is how you dictate the flow of the game. He's been lit this quarter.
Pass to Siakam. Makes it off the glass. Siakam's got his second basket of the night.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Tucker. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Bledsoe. Pass to Jokic. Tipped away. Celtics leading by 6. Outside, Redick. Olajuwon inside. 13 points in the game. And the shot goes down. Well, Eric Spoelstra working his way up through the Heat organization, and I hear eventually interested in moving into the front office someday.
And I would say it will be with the Miami Heat, a very loyal, close-knit organization. His dedication and commitment, second to none. Already his second foul here in the first makes it a tough decision whether to leave him in or not.
And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Olajuwon's got 17.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Baines. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Young in the corner. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
The Heat making a switch here. Good ball movement here by Miami. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Shots good by Baines.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Olajuwon in the high post. Over Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so it's Boston with it. 10-point lead. Down low. Tucker. And he jams it with authority.
And, guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Well, the two go hand in hand. Matching your strategy to your personnel is key.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
They're just not sitting back. They are going for steals, and their activity has been terrific.
You know, sometimes gambling gets you in trouble, but in that first quarter, it was just the opposite. This is what it means to be a catalyst. His offense helps set the tone for a lot of what they do.
Here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Well, it seems the Heat's identity is always built, Steve, on defense.
Physical and nastiness, part of the system, part of the culture in Miami.
Jokic with the steal. Here's Laverne. This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
When you're evaluating players, Steve, as you often do, which mental qualities indicate a high probability, you think, of success?
You look at guys who can stay, I would say, locked in through adversity. You know, most of us are pretty good when there's no adversity, but the players that take it to another level, when you have things that are not going right, and they can stay mentally locked in through times when it's not going well.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Bradley Beal became a first-time All-Star in 2018, but he knows the next step is becoming a better leader. He said, sometimes I can be nonchalant, locked into myself and not saying anything. It's just my personality, and as a leader, you can't be that way. You have to encourage your teammates and don't be afraid to say things. Don't be afraid to be a leader. Kevin?
Good story, D.A. Thank you. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. The three. And again, Miami with the triple.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Well, they knew they weren't just going to be given this game. They had to go out and take it, and they're close.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Busted. No good that time either.
Oh, you can tell he's frustrated to get that good of a look from three, and he didn't make it.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That is his first foul of the game. Jokic with it. He has 5. Out to the right wing. Pass to Laverne. Just 4 to shoot. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
I like the aggressive move on the layup attempt, but the defender, he just stayed right with him.
Oh, great ball movement there.
To the inside. Here's Olajuwon. Trying to get something going. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Olajuwon's got 22 points.
Delivering these passes in tight quarters, that's tricky.
Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Beverly. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Young with the ball.
I love the patience Beverly has developed with the ball in his hands. Terrific find.
You know, Patrick Beverly, first-team all-defense, Smitty back in 2017. He gets right in your chest. He is a tenacious defender.
He's hard-nosed. He's fearless, not just in your jersey. He wants to get under your skin.
Back to Jokic. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Olajuwon. And he can't bank that one in.
And tonight, he just hasn't been efficient offensively. That's a big reason why they're behind.
And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
That could be a game changer. That jam just sent shockwaves through the arena.
Inside. And Jokic slams it in.
If all fails, that's what you want to do. Get Ricky Rubio in a pick-and-roll situation. He thrives in it.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Stolen by Beverly. The deep three from Redick. No good on that one. And the Heat going the other way now.
Yeah, and even with his range, that one might be asking a little too much.
Well, the truth is, he probably makes this shot a little more often than he should, so it's hard to resist.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Justice Winslow won a national title at Duke University. The 10th overall pick in 2015, he's a lockdown defender who can guard all 5 positions.
new group in for the Heat. The Heat trail by 6. And back in 2015, Winslow the top vote getter for being the steal of the draft, but offensive struggles have held him back somewhat.
Still gaining confidence in his outside shot. But what he can do, he can handle, he can pass, and he's a great cutter. They're still confident he can put it all together.
Let's go. Here's Olajuwon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Olajuwon's got 12 now in this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Here's Jokic. Olajuwon with the block. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Celtics leading by 6. Pass to Olajuwon. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Olajuwon's got 32 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Back to Bledsoe. Here's Jokic. Defended by Beverly. Good on the bucket. And that's 11 points for Jokic.
Yeah, the onslaught continues. He's been unstoppable now for a couple of nights.
The momentum is building, scoring in a bunch of ways. That's why his number keeps getting called.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making... We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here is Bledsoe. At the elbow, Jokic. Back to Bledsoe. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Baines. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Baines has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Heat. And here's Young, guarded by Bledsoe. Now, here's Tucker. Here's Olajuwon. And another basket for Boston.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Pass to Bridges. Now, here's Jokic. Defended by Beverly. Back to Jokic. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Here is Olajuwon. Out to the right wing. Here's Tucker. Hits the three-point bomb. Tucker's got 10 points.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Jokic. He's got 13. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Nikola Jokic came late to the game. He actually grew up horse racing. Finally started playing organized hoops at the age of 16. You never know it, though, one of the most skilled big men the league has to offer.
Olajuwon in the high post. Olajuwon drawn the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And it's the Heat with the ball. And it's Bledsoe with the ball for the Miami Heat. They trail by 7. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Siakam.
Poor timing on that play causes the turnover.
Timeout called, the Heat. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Celtics leading by 7. Pass to Olajuwon. And now Rubio pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Here's Olajuwon. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Steve, in the NBA, you know exactly how much your peers are making. Do contract numbers ever bring out animosity between players?
Yes, they do, Kevin. I mean,
really?
When you look at some guys, you see those guys starting to say, I'm putting up better stats than him, but he's making more money. And then it becomes the elephant in the room when the guys start to talk about it. They start not passing to each other. Yes, guys do know exactly what other players make, and sometimes they can become some animosity between the two.
Oh, that's something. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the inside. Now, here's Tucker. Pass to Olajuwon. Deflected by Jokic.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
Shamet. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. He's got 8.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Tucker's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Boston.
Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
Olajuwon with the block. And he recovers it. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. A solo fast break. Shot's good from Young. And now it's a 9-point Boston lead.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Shamet. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. It's tipped. Here's Olajuwon. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
He's the engine for his team right now. They're looking for him to provide offense, and he's doing that and then some.
And it's Rubio penetrating. It's stolen by Olajuwon. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
For Boston, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
The Heat trailed by 12. Back to Jokic. Heat moving the ball around. Rubio outside. Six on the shot clock. Back to Jokic. Pass to Rubio. Ejected by Young. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Timeout called, the Heat.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Olajuwon. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Olajuwon's got 42 in the game.
He's been unstoppable here late, trying to shut the door and turn the lights out.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Celtics.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The Celtics have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. 29 seconds left to play here in the third. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bledsoe outside. Olajuwon with the block. Now Beverly. Fades. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
And you can't end the pick.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Celtics lead by 16. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Back to Winslow. To the wing right side. Down low. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And it's the Heat with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Shot clock at 6. Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
As solid as he's been, they're still behind. He needs help.
Good drive by Olajuwon.
He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
Pass to Winslow. Back to Jokic. To the middle. Olajuwon with the block. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his 5th foul.
Substitution for Heat.
Boston leading by 18. To the paint. Here's Olajuwon. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Jokic. Back to Winslow. Over Young. Winslow's shot is off. Pass to Olajuwon. Steve, do you think the NBA is heading to a place where ideal lineups will have 5 capable playmakers on the floor, like more of a positionless game?
Yeah, I think so, Kevin. I think right now teams are trying to find a guy that's 6'7", 6'8", that defensively can play, guys that are larger, and then on offensive end, somewhat a la Draymond Green, can run point guard for you. So I think right now that's the size and skill set people are looking forward to.
Wait a minute, you just described yourself.
The only difference was we had guys that were 7'2", 7'3", 350, so I had to play the guard position.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
It's led to a big lead. Credit the leadership on this team. They've kept everyone focused on what matters.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Jokic. Good ball movement here by Miami. Poked away. To halt the run. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14. Here's Olajuwon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Olajuwon's got 58.
Well, the pace, the big plays they're making, this is a statement run right here.
Hard to remember the last time they've missed. These guys are having fun right now.
Bledsoe got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
The drive by Olajuwon. He gets it in there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Jokic. Laverne with the ball. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 10 points in just the second half. Now Olajuwon. Olajuwon drawn the double team. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Well, we know a lot of NBA players take how they've been rated in a video game, Steve, personally. You've made digital appearances during your career. Did you ever have any issues with the ratings?
No, I didn't. And I think now these players that grew up in this generation with video games, so yes, they take it personally. They understand,
Yes,
and they're playing these games while they're in the NBA. So a lot of them, just like when the media is all over them, they want to have a say-so on how good they are, even in a video game.
Good defense by Jokic.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Kept alive. Here's Olajuwon. Lays it up off the glass.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Back to Bledsoe. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Bledsoe. And it's off from three-point range.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Bradley Beal.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And Olajuwon drops them both. And so here is Miami. Here's Jokic inside to end the run.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And it's Olajuwon missing. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Miami. And it's in there.
Good straight line speed makes Winslow a dangerous finisher on the break.
Stolen by Tucker. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
And in as hostile an environment as you're going to see, they found ways to step up time and time again.
You know, playing away from home, it's easy to get out of sync. Instead, they focused and dominated.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, That's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.